Now in this video we're going to find delta in the delta epsilon definition of limits. Remember that the definition is if we have a number epsilon, this number is the distance from the function and the limit. Well, this number would be larger than the distance. So we are to a distance, the limit and the function are to a distance that is less than some number epsilon. If we know what epsilon is, we can find some delta in which the x and the value of x at the point in which we are evaluating the limit, let's say a, that's distance m. So if we have a number epsilon, we can find some delta such that the absolute value of x minus a is less than delta. Alright, so for example, we want to find delta of the limit as x approaches 5 of 2x is equal to 10. So f of x is 2x, the limit is 10, and a, the value at which x is approaching, is 5. So it would be the absolute value of 2x minus 10 is less than epsilon. On the other hand, we have the absolute value of x minus 5 is less than delta. So we want to put delta in terms of epsilon. So first here we can take out the 2. We have 2 times x minus 5 is less than epsilon, or this is delta, and so 2 times delta is epsilon. So delta is epsilon divided by 2. So now you can say whatever epsilon you want, and we would give you the delta. Alright. So this was the example exercise. Now try to do the other ones by yourself. When is the limit as x approaches 6 of 2x plus 1 is equal to 13. The limit as x approaches 2 of square x minus 7x plus 10 divided by x minus 2 is equal to negative 3. The limit as x approaches 5 of y is equal to 10 of y being equal to 2x for values of x different than 5 and x when x is equal to 5. Our epsilon will be 1. And the limit as x approaches 6 of 15 minus 4x equals to negative 9 when epsilon, sorry, I forgot to erase it, when epsilon is 0.001. Alright, so for this one, we have the limit is 13 and the function is 2x plus 1. So we have the absolute value of 2x plus 1 minus 13 is less than epsilon. On the other hand, we have the absolute value of x minus 6 is less than 13. So this is the absolute value of 2x minus 12, or 2 times the absolute value of x minus 6. But this is delta. Sorry, I don't know why I put 13 delta. This is delta. So we have 2 delta is equal to epsilon, or again epsilon divided by 2 is equal to delta. Next one. In this, we can try to factorize or to operate this f of x. If we put x minus 5 times x minus 2 divided by 2 by x minus 2, we can have just x minus 5 whenever x is different to 2. Now we want to know the distance between the function and the limit. That distance is the function is tending to go to x minus 5 times x minus 5 evaluating at x equals 2. So the function tends to go to negative 3. So what's the distance between the function and the limit would be the absolute value of x minus 5 minus the limit that is negative 3. This is less than epsilon, and on the other hand we have x minus 2 is less than delta. So this is x minus 5 plus 3. This is just x minus 2 less than epsilon. So we have that here epsilon is equal to delta. So if you give whatever epsilon, the delta would be whatever number you set. The other one is when y is equal to 5, the function is equal to 5, but the limit is 10, so the function tends to be 10. So the distance between the function and the limit will be 2x minus 10. This distance will be less than epsilon. So this we have the function 2x. But for the value of x equals 5, let's say here, we have, instead of having 10, we have 5. So this looks something like this. And the value here is, let's say here. So what's the distance between the function and the limit? Not the value of the function, the limit. So this distance between this and the function, wherever be, it depends on what's epsilon. So for example, let's say that this is epsilon. Epsilon is, let's say, here we have a epsilon of 1. Epsilon of 1. So if the limit is 10, we are here at 11 and here at 9. So what is delta? We have the absolute value of x minus 5 is less than delta. So this is 2 times the absolute value of x minus 5 is less than epsilon, or 2 times delta is equal to epsilon. Epsilon is, delta is epsilon divided by 2. So delta is 1/2. So 9 and 11 corresponds to 5.5 and 9.5. So our distance from x and the value of x, that is a, in this case 5, is 0.5, that's delta. And the last one is the limit as x approaches 6 of 15 minus 4x equals minus 9. So our function is 15 minus 4x. This minus the limit, that is negative 9. This is less than epsilon. And on the other hand, we have the absolute value of x minus 6 is less than delta. So this is absolute value of minus 4x. 15 plus 9 is 24. We can take out the negative 4 and we'll factorize first, and we have minus 4x minus 6 is less than epsilon. And now we can take out the negative 4 of the absolute value, and we will have 4 times the absolute value of x minus 6 is less than epsilon, or 4 delta is equal to epsilon, and so delta is equal to epsilon divided by 4. Our epsilon is 0.0001, so delta is equal to 0.0000